Good afternoon.
Pray, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Cecily Cardew.
Cecily Cardew. Not a very sweet name. Something tells me we're going to be great friends.
My first impressions of people are never wrong.
How nice of you. Pray, sit down.
I may call you Cecily, may I not?
With pleasure,
And you will always call me Gwendolyn, won't you?
if you wish.
Then that is all quite settled, is it not?
I hope so.
You're here on a short visit, I suppose.
Oh no, I live here.
Your mother, no doubt, or some other female relative of advanced years resides here also.
No, I have no mother, nor any relations. My dear guardian has the arduous task of looking after me.
Your guardian?
Yes, I am Mr. Worthing's ward.
Oh. It is strange that he never mentioned to me that he had a ward. How secretive of him. He grows more interesting hourly. I'm not sure, however, that the news inspires me with feelings of unmixed delight. I'm very fond of you, Cecily. I've liked you ever since I met you. But I feel bound to state that now that I know that you're Mr. Worthing's ward, I cannot help expressing a wish that you were, well, a little older than you seem, and not quite so very alluring in appearance. In fact, if I might speak candidly,
Pray do so. I think that whenever one has anything unpleasant to say, one should always speak quite candidly.
to speak with perfect candour, I wish that you were fully 42 and more than usually plain for your age. Ernest has a strong, upright nature. He's the very soul of truth and honour.
I beg your pardon, Gwendolyn. Did you say Ernest?
Yes.
Well, it's not Mr. Ernest Worthing who is my guardian. It is his brother. His elder brother?
Ernest never mentioned to me that he had a brother.
Well, I am afraid to say we've not been on good terms for quite some time now.
Ah, that accounts for it. Cecily, you've lifted a load from my mind. I was growing almost anxious. You are quite sure that it's not Mr. Ernest Worthing that is your guardian?
Quite sure. In fact, I'm going to be his.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, dear Gwendolyn, our little county newspaper is sure to chronicle the fact next week. Ernest and I are engaged to be married.
My darling Cecily, I believe there must be some slight error. Mr. Ernest Worthing is engaged to me. The news will appear in the Morning Post on Saturday at the latest.
I'm afraid you must be under some misconception. Ernest proposed to me exactly 10 minutes ago.
It is certainly curious, for he asked me to be his wife. Yesterday afternoon at 5:30. If you care to verify the incident, pray do so. I never travel without my diary. One should always have something sensational to read on the train. I'm so sorry, dear Cecily, if it's any disappointment to you. But I'm afraid I have to cry a claim.
It would distress me more than I can tell you, dear Gwendolyn, if it caused you any mental or physical anguish. But I feel bound to point out that since Ernest proposed to you, he has clearly changed his mind.
If the poor fellow has been entrapped into any foolish promise, I feel it my duty to rescue him at once.
Whatever unfortunate entanglement my dear boy may have got into, I will never reproach it with him after we are married.
Do you refer to me, Miss Cardew, as an entanglement? You are presumptuous. On an occasion of this kind, it becomes more than moral duty to speak one's mind. It becomes a pleasure.
Do you suggest, Miss Fairfax, that I entrapped Ernest into an engagement? How dare you? This is no time for wearing the shallow mask of manners. When I see a spade, I call it a spade.
I'm glad to say I've never seen a spade. It's obvious our social spheres have been widely different.
May I offer you some tea, Miss Fairfax?
Thank you.